Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Nath.
And today, man, we have a lot of stories to get through.
There's a lot of things happening today.
There's so many good stories, and I just didn't feel comfortable cutting any of these because they're good stories.
We're going to do a rapid fire of all the stories today.
So we'll talk about Diddy. He's planning to play Madison Square Gardens.
Post-release.
Kevin Federline, he is going to release his own memoir.
Gonna dish all about Britney.
Kelly Clarkson, for a third time, has postponed her Vegas residency, this time because of her ex-husband being ill.
Yeah, she's finally saying why.
And also Lizzo, she's rapping now about Sydney Sweeney's Jean campaign.
It's hilarious.
And also the fifth story, is that five stories?
Todd Chrisley.
Todd Chrisley, he's answering those rumors that he might be gay.
It's an interesting response.
It really is. We're live this morning.
We are live.
Live, actually.
You guys know what that means. We are live usually around between 9:10 to 9:30, Monday through Friday on YouTube. That's Pacific time. If you guys are with us right now, you know how it works. Drop those comments in our comment section. We get to your guys' comments at the very end of the show.
Pop those W's in the chat. Get those W's in the chat if you're there. We're very excited today, aren't we, Charlie?
Yes, we are. We're pumped.
We're pumped. Okay.
We're pumped for the Diddy concert.
Not me personally, because Diddy, he is planning on a comeback at Madison Square Gardens whenever he gets out of prison.
Yeah, so his lawyer was, Agnifilo, was on, I think it was CBS he did an interview with.
Yes.
CBS Mornings with Jerrica Duncan. And he revealed that Diddy is most looking forward to reuniting with his family and caring for his mother after the release. But then he said he plans to be at Madison Square Garden. And then the reporter said, to perform? And he said, yes. So Diddy's already thinking about post-release, how he wants to get out there and do a concert. I mean, I think it would sell out.
I think the first one would sell out, maybe the second.
I don't know if he could go on tour necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know if he could go on a stadium tour. Like, could he go on a stadium tour before all of this? I don't even think so. Do you think this has actually helped him in a way? Not helped, I don't know.
I think he could find a way to capitalize off everything. Like if he really leaned into it, called it the Freak Off Show, the Freak Off Tour.
The Baby Oil Express.
Yeah, or sold shirts, that have like baby oil bottles on them and stuff. If he leaned in and made like kind of a joke out of it, which is kind of what his attorneys did throughout the entire trial. Diddy never took the stand. They never even called anybody to the stand. Their whole defense was being like, you guys are really doing this. You guys have proved nothing.
Yeah.
That was their whole thing. So, now if he like leans into it and still has that kind of vibe where it's like, you guys prove nothing, like I'm just into sex. Or whatever.
That's what he will do. That's what he should do. And look,
he does have some hits.
I'm no Diddy fan. But if I was him, I would just, when I get out, you just lean into everything. You're the baby oil. You start your own baby oil brand,
like lube company,
whatever. I think if you're him, you lean all the way in. But if I'm someone thinking about going to the concert, I mean, no. Do you think people will go just out of curiosity, or do you think he will have a career after this?
I think people are going to go because they've been so supported. There's been like a lot of support for him, which that doesn't run in my circles. But remember when it was released or when it was announced that he was only being charged with 2 out of 5 of the counts, there was people out like side of the courthouse dancing, going wild, chanting
baby oil.
Spraying baby oil. Like, so he's definitely got like a huge group of fans.
Okay, on to our next story. Kevin Federline, he has decided to release his own memoir. This after Britney released hers last year. It's going to be called You Thought You Knew.
Yeah, this is extremely crazy because if you guys remember, Britney Spears, she released her own memoir about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I think the thing that's changed for Kevin Federline is the child support is done, right? Like they were kind of waiting for the last kid to turn 18, finish college, which happened at the end of last year. Now he's got his own memoir, which is going to cover everything from dreams to heartbreak, ridicule, and fatherhood. And he promised readers to answer lingering questions. if you guys remember, during the time that he was dating Britney, there was a lot of question as to if he was cheating on his then, I don't know if she was his fiance or girlfriend, Shar Jackson. She was pregnant with his baby. Britney said in her memoir she didn't know that Kevin was linked to another girl. He never mentioned it, but maybe he'll tell a different story. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to hear from him. I'll definitely read it, not just for work, but for curiosity. And I'm curious how Britney feels about this.
Man, Kevin Federline lives the life. I mean, he lives in Hawaii now with his beautiful wife, who I think is like a professor or a teacher at some school there.
They have like 6 kids or something.
Oh, maybe he doesn't have
Yeah. Okay. I was like,
he has 6 other kids or something.
Yeah.
But like he has got the child support for many years from Britney. All the while, he's probably planning, when it dries up, I'm going to release my memoir. So you're just waiting. Wouldn't that be great? He's living a good life now.
Planning.
Just plotting. I can't wait to read it now. I can't wait to read it. Okay.
Moving on. Kelly Clarkson. She's postponing her Vegas residency, and she's finally revealing why. Remember, like on her show, there was like days where she wasn't coming to work. They had replacements. No one really knew what was going on with her. This may be what's been going on. So she posted a statement on social media saying, "Unfortunately, I need to postpone the remainder of the August studio session dates in Las Vegas. While I normally keep my personal life private, this past year, my children's father has been ill, and at this moment, I need to be fully present for them." So, yeah, unclear exactly what the illness is.
The ex-husband who she hates.
They were married from 2013 to 2022.
Didn't she kick him out of the house? Didn't she kick him out of a house?
There was a lot of tension over this house that he was living in. She wanted him out. He wanted to stay there. They had a very messy divorce, but now she's stepping up.
Look, this would be fine if it was just the one-off, if this was her first, sick note.
Yeah.
But this is the 3rd time she's done it for this residency. She's kind of called in sick in this way. There's been different reasons, but it's just like...
Have there?
Is there something...
This is the reason.
I think so. It's always the kids?
We never have known why.
Oh, we've never known?
Yes.
Okay.
And now that, I think because, to your point, I think now that it's been so many times, I think now she's like, I have to say what's going on.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I just thought, I thought there was something other going on.
Is it hard when like you and Aaron get sick and it's like someone's got to take care of the kids? You guys can't split the duties?
That is the worst. And then you're both sort of competing over who's sicker. Because the person who's slightly better should be the one to get up with the baby. I hate when the family's sick. It's terrible. Okay, next story.
Lizzo.
Yes.
She's rapping about Sydney Sweeney and her new song. So she teased a new song on social media, which had a lyric. Okay, so here's the lyrics. Basically, she had rhymed, like, what was it? Ass and something else with Sydney. She said, "I got good genes like I'm Sydney," was the line.
I think I'm no big fan of Lizzo. I enjoy coming for her, given any opportunity. But
you're so mean. Why?
I am. I'm a mean person. I'm like trolling people and stuff. Having said that, Lizzo, I mean, last week when the Sydney Sweeney thing came out, there was that meme being sent around, the mean meme about Lizzo. Like, if the Democrats won the election, this is what the ad would look like. And it was Lizzo in the jeans, not look. It was a troll of her.
Yeah.
And so since then, she's used that and she's inserted herself into the conversation. And now is sort of like at the front guiding the conversation and capitalizing off it, making money.
It's for sure smart. I think I think a lot of people would look at that like fake generated meme and be like self-conscious and be hurt.
Yeah.
But for her, she's like, I don't care. I'm going to like turn this into a profit. And she did.
Yeah. I laughed at the meme, but now I'm also applauding her for like, making
the song.
The song. And the song sounds good.
In a way, it's almost like she's kind of signing off on Sydney having good genes, because in no way did she say, she didn't say it like a negative thing. It was a positive thing. I got good genes like I'm Sydney.
True.
Which I don't think people are going to be happy with that.
But maybe Sydney now will come out and, appreciate Lizzo.
Yeah.
That would actually be good for Sydney too, because some people are like, now she's too conservative for me. Some people, you know what I mean?
You.
I mean, yeah, when I look at her, it's going to be, I'm going to I don't know, her attractiveness went down like 5% maybe.
Oh, God, that's not a lot.
It's not a lot. She's a very attractive woman. But like, I think if her and Lizzo kind of came together as sort of like
That'd be cool.
across the aisle.
Like maybe Sydney will be in the music video.
Oh, my.
That would be.
Then you love Sydney
oh my
as much
gosh.
as ever. You love Lizzo as much as ever. That'd be amazing for them.
Sydney has yet to speak out about everything, by the way.
True. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Todd Chrisley wants you to know he's not gay, but if he was,
Oh, God.
you'd keep coming back for more.
Oh, whoa.
So he was on a podcast with Candy Burris.
Yes.
And he answered the rumors that were
It
alleged.
wasn't a rumor. There was like a full-on like lawsuit or
Right.
something.
So
there was
Todd
actual
Chrisley's-
legal docs.
Todd Chrisley's ex-business partner alleged that he'd slept with Todd.
He had a sexual relationship with him for years in the early 2000s.
Right. But I think he only alleged, the way this interview sounds with Candy Burris is, Candy says, look, he said you guys slept together once. And Todd says, well, believe me, that's not even possible because he'd want to come back for more and more and more if we did sleep together at all. And that was kind of that was his denial. That was his denial of being, because there's always people like have their jokes about him for years now.
Yeah.
And I think he benefits from those jokes somewhat because it's kind of part of the reason you watch the show.
He's very quirky, yeah.
He's very camp.
Yeah. And also, like, even when he first got out of prison, he made a joke to his wife, like, basically about wanting to go back into prison.
Yeah.
And so people were like, you had too good of a time in there.
Yeah. But like, oh my God. It's just like, he says, I don't need to experiment giving head. If I wanted to give head, I'd give head. I just don't.
What on earth?
Just for a straight guy, could I ever picture myself saying, look, if I was gay, I would be the best. No, it's just like, put yourself in that headspace. It's just a weird thing to.
I think it's very simple to be like, I'm not gay. You know, it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's not like you're ashamed. It's just fact.
Right.
But to kind of go further and be like, God, if I was a lesbian, I would be eating them up. You know,
I know.
Then it's like, okay, now you're visualizing yourself. Now it seems like more likely.
Right. Do you think if you were a lesbian, you'd be eating him up?
I think I would be tearing up the town for sure.
I think you might be.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think I'd be a very good gay guy.
Yeah, I don't think so either. You know why? You're not clean enough.
Yes.
You don't have enough muscles.
Yes.
Like in the gay community, oh man, I don't know how they do it because there's so much like judgment about like your looks, at least in LA. The gay guys I know in LA, like consistently working out, looking the hottest they've ever looked. And they're like, oh man, you should see like the competition out there. I'm like, brutal.
I just think like they'd.
It's like a lot of work.
Gay guys seem like they'd be really like good at get sex with each other. You know what I mean? And it just seems like I don't think I'd be have any part of that.
Oh, you're too lazy.
Too lazy. I'm not even good at straight sex.
Poor
You wanna be good at
Aaron.
gay?
Poor Aaron.
Jokes, man.
Aaron deserves a rock star.
She does. Oh, by the way, speaking of me and Aaron having sex.
Oh God.
Happy birthday to my 1-year-old Billy B. Billy B.
Happy birthday, beautiful girl.
She's a beautiful girl.
Are you okay with me saying beautiful girl? I heard that parents don't like people these days to say like anything that compliments their like physical appearance.
That seems like some woke BS.
Yeah.
No, I like it when you say it.
Okay, good.
All right, let's read out some of your comments.
For the Diddy story, Connie Cochran said, well, hopefully that concert is years and years and years in the future.
I don't know. I think Diddy will be on stage by 2027.
Will we be here?
At TMZ?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Oh, God. Guys, we need an exit plan. If you have ideas, let us know. Drop them in the comments right now. Francisco Sable said, I would never perform again. If I went through that, laugh out loud, I would live my life low-key.
Yeah, but Diddy's not a low-key sort of
guy. No, he's not. He's always been the center of attention. Right. I'm sure he's loving the attention. Anne Marie said, is this before or after his next freak off? Presumably the day after he gets out of prison, there's a freak off.
Oh, the comeback.
And then freak off, comeback, freak off tour.
Freak off tour
will begin.
Yeah.
We had a poll. Would you go to the next Diddy concert? Wow. 83% of you guys said no. No.
Right. Yeah, but he only needs like a strong 16%. You know what I mean? Like Chris Brown.
But it's MSG. That's huge.
It is huge.
That's hard to fill.
But there'd be curiosity.
But it is New York. He's a New Yorker.
Yeah, I think he could fill it.
Yeah, I think so too. For the Kelly Clarkson story, Detroit soloist said, my ex-husband loves Kelly Clarkson. She has an amazing voice, Hope everything works out well for her.
Yeah.
I actually saw her in concert. Amazing.
she's
She
amazing.
announced her pregnancy that night on stage. I
Oh,
remember.
you were there for that?
Yeah,
cultural
I
moment.
was there with like a bunch of TMZers.
Oh.
So we like broke the story on the site. It was
Great.
pretty cool.
Oh, you got free tickets then probably too. Like you were working it.
We should have. I
Yeah.
don't think we did, but we should have. I'm going to send in my bill right now.
Good.
Type that up. For the Lizzo story, Shush Clementine said Lizzo is being a blood-sucking tick. Ugh.
Wow. That's quite a picture.
I can't stand blood-sucking ticks.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
legitimate.
Yeah, I'm not
like
a big
ticks.
fan.
Or like fleas. I hate those kind of bugs.
Yeah.
Mischief Sharon says, I don't get why she is where she is. Sydney Sweeney. I will say, like, a bunch of guys that I've spoken to kind of agree. They don't think she's like where, like, she's not all that. Obviously, she has great boobs, but that's like it for some people, from what I heard.
I mean, she's very beautiful, but she kind of just seems like, this is going to sound mean, just like a catalog model. But she's a beautiful.
How does that mean to be called a catalog? I did catalog modeling.
It's
And
not,
that's a compliment.
Yeah, but on the hierarchy of models, catalog models towards the
Okay,
bottom.
first of all, she doesn't have. Okay, I don't want to be mean now.
Were you like a shopping center model too, where you just
Shopping? What's wrong with that? Those are good gigs.
That's not a real modeling.
Yes, it is. Catalog modeling is a full-time job.
Sydney Sweeney would not be caught dead in a catalog for Sears. Were you for Sears?
Well, first of all, she would be in Sears for her acting. Like, it would be like a side
Right,
gig.
right.
Would she be hired as a model? I don't know.
Yeah.
She don't got these.
All right. Oh, those legs. Oh, those legs.
You guys, I'm supposed to do the Nicki Minaj trend today. You know, where you like play the song and you kind of balance on with heels on something.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna attempt to balance at, you know, where Harvey is on his desk. He has like the podium and he's sipping his drink. I'm gonna try to balance on that beam and
On
hold,
the beam up there.
Yeah, and hold his drink.
Wow.
I brought
viral.
high heels too.
Wow, amazing.
I wanted to wear shorts so I could be a little bit more bendy, but my legs are too sexy for TV.
Also, just to finish us out, we're going to end with a new podcast we've got. We've got a
Ooh.
WWE podcast. Well,
No
it's all forms of wrestling, actually.
way.
AEW too.
And who is the host?
Our producer for this podcast, he's right here, Branson.
Branson, come up here.
Come up here, Branson. Come up here, Branson.
Here, you can take my seat.
And Branson put together a nice little trailer for his new podcast, didn't you, Branson?
tell us
Hello,
Awesome.
everybody. We've got a new wrestling podcast called TMZ's Inside the Ring, covering WWE, AEW. We're talking to some of the biggest stars. We got to get out of here in a second here because we got TMZ Live starting. But we got a trailer with everything you need to know about this. So if you're a wrestling fan, this is the first TMZ wrestling podcast. Here we go. Ring the bell. This is TMZ's Inside the Ring, the podcast that hits harder than a steel chair.
Let me shoot it to you real quick.
Every week, we break down the biggest moments in wrestling. SummerSlam is my favorite moment of the year. From jaw-dropping matches and wild returns to the heat that follows superstars long after the bell.
Roman Reigns, we have CM Punk, and we have LA Knight.
CM Punk is the most overrated WWE superstar. And we're not just talking about it. We're sitting down with the legends, champions, and rising stars who've lived every second of it. New episodes every week. Follow now, because the bell is about to ring.